Hello guys, this is your natural resource expert, Jurist Eyong, Judges. I'm here to talk about natural resources, something we have been hearing about. Everywhere, Africa is blessed with natural resources, Cameroon is blessed with natural resources. We have been hearing about it, everybody is just talking about it. I'm here to make us to understand more about natural resources. When we talk about natural resources, what are we referring to? We realized after a great research, we realized that a lot of Africans just love talking about it. Natural resources, the continent of Africa is not supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be well developed because of the great natural resources that God has blessed us with. But the $1 million question is, do we have natural resources? If we do, what are the natural resources that Africa is having? What are the natural resources that Cameroon in particular is having? We need to have a good knowledge, a good understanding of what it is before we start talking about it, before we start saying, okay, we are supposed to use it and advanced countries of the world. Yeah, truth be told, natural resources can help, gives good life to citizens of every great nation, to citizens that understand what natural resources is all about. I'm here to give us, make us to understand, make Cameroonians, Africans, to understand, to get that knowledge. I want us to be singing it like this song. I want Africans, I want Cameroonians, let us start talking about these things. Let us understand these things, okay? When we talk about natural resources, what are we actually referring to? What are we referring to? We are referring to something, some natural things that God created, and that every human endeavor, everything you are using in your house presently, everything you have in your household, everything you have now, your dresses, your kitchen utensils, your TV set, your phones, everything you are having that human beings created, that human beings made, there is that attachment of human resource. Just look around your environment, look around your environment, look around your house. From your bedroom to your kitchen to your toilet, everything. Look at it. There's nothing that is found in your house that didn't come from a natural resource. So I'm here to define what natural resources is. I'll have a lot of episodes. This is the first episode I'm about to come out with. And in this episode, I'll go ahead to define what do we really mean about natural resources. And why is the study of natural resources, what is that understanding of natural resources very pertinent, very important in our society, amongst Cameroonians? Why should we have to be talking about it? We have to be talking about it so that the usage should be sustainable. When we have a good knowledge about our natural resources, we'll be able to manage them in a sustainable way. and we'll also be able in addressing the problems, the challenges faced in trying to use our natural resources. But when we don't know that we have to use it sustainably, and we have to keep on addressing the problems faced in our natural resources. This is why the study is important. It's very, very essential for us to know. Hello guys, my episode, this one and the following ones are going to be very, very brief, because it is an important topic. It is something that concerns every human being in the universe. We have to attach so much importance to this, my videos, to this first episode right up to the last one. I'll bring a lot of episodes making us to understand how important and valuable natural resources are to us. Generations upon generations upon generations have been using natural resources. Man cannot live without natural resources. There is no life without natural resources. God is not man. God being God, he saw that man will be needing them. That's why he created them. And bear with me, this great nation, Cameroon and Africa, we haven't even discovered even 1% of our natural resources. We haven't even discovered it. We are still to discover the hidden things that God has blessed our nation with. But by the time we give attachment, by the time we start understanding these things, we'll go deeper to carry on explorations that will make us to really get what God has kept for us beneath and on the earth's surface. That is what I'm talking about. Defining natural resources, we are talking about natural materials or energy resources found in nature that humans can use to meet their need and want. Natural resources are naturally occurring and can be used by humans. Naturally occurring and can be used by humans. That means, what are we talking about? We're talking about there will be natural occurrence. When there's this natural occurrence, how do we use it? How do we protect it? How do we use it in a sustainable way so that generations upon generations can come and enjoy? What we have been enjoying. After us, what will happen? Are we using them in a way that the future generations can also benefit from it? That's what we are talking about, sustainability of our natural resources. Sustainability of our natural resources. That is why this definition is very, very powerful. We need to get it and there are some keywords in my definition, in this definition, that we need to understand. That they are naturally occurring. If they are naturally occurring, we have to ask two questions to ourselves. If it is occurring naturally, is it going to get finished? Or is it going to keep on occurring? That makes it renewable and non-renewable natural resources that I will be talking about. Renewable and non-renewable. Renewable can be replenished. Non-renewable is when it gets finished, it cannot be replenished by man. I'll go about citing some examples of natural resources. When we talk about natural resources, we talk about water, we talk about our soil, we talk about timber, we talk about mineral ores, we talk about coal, gas, we talk about gold and diamonds, we talk about forest, timber, etc., etc. Just to name a few. Now we have to start thinking, do we have these things in Cameroon? Do we have them? Do we actually have these things? If we have them, how are we using them? Do we have water? Do we have soil, fertile soil? Do we have timber? Do we have mineral ores? Do we have coal? Do we have gas? Do we have petrol? Do we have gold and diamonds? Do we have enough timber? Look around you. Do we have these things? If we have them, who is exploiting them? Where are they going to? Are these things helping the state of Cameroon? Are these things helping Africa and Africans? Are we advancing by using these things? Do we need to give so much attachment to these things? Are we serious about them? Do we really need to exploit them? These are the questions we need to be asking ourselves. Every patriotic African, every Pan-Africanist, every patriotic Cameroonian should be asking these questions. Should be asking these questions because it is very important. Like I said, the importance of this episode, the importance of understanding what I'm trying to say is to get good knowledge about our natural resources. Why do we need to know about them? Like I said, we need to know about them too in order to know how to manage them. Because these resources deplete. Therefore, as we use them, or as we carry on at human activities, we either destroy a natural resource or we protect a natural resource. So our daily activities, in carrying on our activities, you have an industry, you have an exploitation industry. In exploiting a natural resource, are you exploiting in a way that you just want to get yours and the rest should be damaged, or you're exploiting in such a way that you get what you want to get, use it in such a way that benefits the world at large? Let me not limit it to Cameroon, the world at large. Or you are just exploiting it in a way that makes you so self-centered. I'm talking about in mining, petroleum, in fishing, in forestry, in carrying on these activities, these extractive industries, in us carrying on these activities. How do we do them? How do we do them? Because these are activities that damages our natural resources if proper care is not being taken. So before doing it, we need to carry on a systematic examination on how we have to do it is to avoid damage. That is why environmental impact assessment is very, very necessary. Étude the impact environmental. That is the French phrase. Étude impact environmental is very necessary in carrying on your activities on our natural environment. This is very, very important. Notwithstanding, our focus is going to be, I'll be talking about our natural resources, the types of natural resources. I will take each one of our natural resources, elaborate on it, tell you where it is found in Cameroon. Do we have exploiters of it already? How is the population benefiting from it? I will talk about local content. I will talk about social corporate responsibility. I will talk about, is the state of Cameroon benefiting from it? Are Cameroonian citizens benefiting from it? How is the marketing of that particular resource being done? The revenue gained by the state of Cameroon. Oh, that is what I'll be saying. That's what I want to be talking about. I think this is very, very important. So as you are watching this video, make sure you share extensively to your platforms, to all your platforms. Share extensively. Let this video go worldwide. That is to create awareness. We have to create awareness about these things. So the first natural resource that I'll be talking about is going to be gold and diamonds. I'm going to be unmasking the mystery that is found in our gold and diamonds. Where is it found in Cameroon? Who is exploiting it? It's found where? Do we know where it is coming from? Do we have it? If yes, where is it coming from? Where is it found? Who is exploiting it? Are we already exploiting it? If yes, who are those Cameroonians that are exploiting it? Where is the market for our gold and diamond? If I need it now, where should I go and buy it? What is the procedure of exploiting our gold and diamond? What is the procedure of marketing, of commercializing our gold and diamond? What is the procedure? I'll be talking about the institutions involved in it. I'll be talking about what the Cameroonian legislators are saying about our gold and diamonds. What kind of diamonds are we having in Cameroon? Do we have gold? What quantity? What quantity can Cameroon get? What quantity of gold can Cameroon get in a year? What quantity of diamond stones can we get in a year from Cameroon? Are Cameroonians interested in the business? The loopholes, the obstacles that are making a lot of Cameroonians not to involved into the business. Are we just suffering from ignorance? Also talking about how 90% of those benefiting from our gold and diamonds are foreigners. Are we serious here? Let me define to us what actually are we talking about when we are talking about gold and diamond. I want us to understand. I'll be talking about what is gold, what is diamond. What is diamond and gold used for? What are the uses for gold and diamond? What are the uses? Are we actually benefiting from the uses of gold and diamond? If not, can we start training our own Cameroonians, young youth, to understand how to manufacture, turn a piece of gold into a jewel? Must we keep on buying jewelries, expensive gold jewelries from the Western world? No. Can we do it? So these are the things I'm going to be invoking. Who buys and sells? Who is exploiting our gold and diamonds? And what are gold and diamond used for? Is what I really want us to elaborate on. We need to understand these things. We need to understand these things. When I'll be done with diamond, gold and diamond, I'll go for other resources. I will touch all the natural resources that we have in this country. I'm starting with gold. With gold, uses of gold and diamond worldwide. So that when we understand this importance, we will be able to attach seriousness in it and unmark the mystery that is found in it. It is not something for a particular group of people. It is for all of us. Let's get the knowledge first. Let's get the knowledge. We have gold and diamonds in Cameroon. Let me tell you, before I go for the uses in the next episode, I'll tell you that as far as gold is concerned, this country, Cameroon, this great nation, Cameroon, we are receiving naturally from our blessed soil that God has given more than 1.5 tons of gold annually. 1.5 tons of gold annually. Do your research, you get in line with me. Thank you guys. Prepare to watch my next episode on the importance of gold and diamond. The uses of gold and diamond. Where it is located in Cameroon. Who is exploiting it? And are they having exploitation license? Are we doing it locally? What is the mining code of 2016 talking about the exploitation of gold and diamond? What is the procedure? I'll be talking about all of this. Thank you guys. Remember, it's Jurist Eyong, Judges. You are natural resources expert. Share this video extensively. We need to create awareness. We need to know these things. We need to move ahead. And to move ahead as a great nation, we need to understand our natural resources. Get the things that God has blessed us with. Understand them. Get them. And advance. And meet up world standard of living. May I remind us that God gave us our natural resources so that we can be able to use them, clothe ourselves, feed ourselves, provide electricity for ourselves, have good road for ourselves. We should not stress about basic commodities. Get good hospitals for ourselves. To construct, to build all these things, we need to use natural resources. Like I said, look around you. Everything you see around you is made out of natural resource. Quote me anywhere. Thank you so much for watching. Be alert. Be alert. Our next episode will be coming up. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love our great continent, Africa. Ciao, 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 ciao.